Lap 2, you guys. We're on lap 2 now. Come on, Beefy Dog. Good girl. You gotta stay with me, Beefy Dog. Just taking a nice stroll, a nice walk around the yard. So I guess now would be a good time to give a shout out to some of my favorite YouTube live streamers. Go check them out. Miss Daisy May 35, Learning English Pro, Gravity Core Fitness. Last but not least, Kitty Committee. Come on, Beefy Dog, stay with me. Good girl, good girl. Hi, Beefy Dog. Hi, Beefy Dog. Did you forget about me? We're right here. Turn around, Beefy Dog. Good dog, good dog. Good dog. S-A-R-M-I, Sarmi said, India, watching from India. Very cool. Thank you. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Sarmi wants to know where I'm from. I'm from southern New Jersey. Beautiful southern New Jersey. That's where I live. Sarmi said, cool. Very cool. It's good to have you in the chat room. You should hit the subscribe button if you like this, because this is what we do on the subscribe. It's what we do in the live streams, you guys. This is what we do on the live streams. We go for a walk. 3. We're on lap 3. We're on lap 3. Beefy Dog, come with me. Ariana said hi. Hi, Ariana. Welcome in to my chat room. Welcome in. It says, do YouTube play Roblox? No. No, I don't think so. Solly Boy said, do you play Fortnite? No, I don't. This is what I do. I take my dog for walks. That's what I do. Beefy Dog, are you going to pee on that? Are you going to go potty right now, or are you just playing in the woods? Good girl. Beefy Dog, good girl. Solly Boy said, what's your dog's name? It's Beefy Dog. Beefy Dog. Because she's a dog and she's beefy. Beefy Dog, you're a good dog. It's a happy dog. Stay with me, Beefy Dog. We're going to keep walking. Let's take a look at Beefy Dog. Let's take a look at this name tag. We're going to take a look at the name tag right now. There it is. It's Beefy Dog. Now you know how to spell it, too. Soli said, I need to go, but I hope you get far in life. And your dog is so cutie. Thanks so much, Soli. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beefy Dog, turn around now. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. You turn around. You did it. Beefy Dog, you gotta walk with me. There you are. Hi, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Beefy Dog, you doing good. Good girl. Beefy Dog, you gotta come with me. There you are. Good girl. Good girl. She just yawned. Beefy Dog's tired already? You tired already? 4. That was lap 4, Beefy Dog. Hi. Good girl, Beefy Dog. You walk with me. We got 1 thumb up. Thanks for that. Thank you for that thumb up. Hey, we got 1 thumbs up. That's pretty good. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it in the chat room. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? What is that? Beefy Dog, what's that? It's the driveway. Does that driveway smell good? There's Beefy Dog. Hi, Beefy baby. Beefy Dog. I'm over here. Did you know that? Did you know that I'm over here? Hi, Beefy Dog. You like that sunshine, Beefy Dog? Okay, now turn around. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Stay with me, Beefy Dog. Here I am. Come on. Where's Beefy Dog? There's Beefy Dog. Hi. Hi, Beefy Dog. Ugh. AI S706D. Welcome into the chat room. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. They said hi. Hi, AI S706D. Hello to you. Arcane Ghost said stabworthy in all capital letters. AIS706D said, my name is Stella. I'm going to try to remember that, but I probably won't. Yeah, I got a new bass guitar yesterday. It's not new, but it's mine now. It's new for me. It's mine. This used to belong to the bass player in my old band. And my little brother, he was in the band with us too. He's been holding on to this bass guitar for 10 years. Actually, it was at his mom's house. But yeah, his mom basically like gave it back to him and said, "You got to get this out of my house." um, so it's mine now. That's my bass guitar now. It's from when I used to be in a ska band, from 2006 to 2008. For 3 years, the bass player. This was his instrument, and we messaged him and asked him if he wanted his bass guitar back, and he said no. Arcane Ghost said, "You're my favorite dog walker. Aren't you in a band?" Kinda, yeah. We don't have any songs that we've written or performed. We just write songs together. When we get together, we jam out, and it's always different people showing up too. So it's not really a band, but it kind of is. Emma Rema said hi again. Hi, Emma Rema. Miss Daisy May 35 said, "Hi, Worthy." Oh, Miss Daisy May 35. I was just giving you a shout out, telling everybody to go watch you about 10 minutes ago. And here you are. Arcane Ghost said, "I tried to be back, but I gotta clean my room. Family is coming over." All right, good luck. Crit Palker said hi with the hand wavy. Miss Missy said, "That's cool." Yeah, it is cool. I have a bass that my friend John gave me his bass because he needed a bass player in his band. And I played guitar a little bit, and I did play bass, but I didn't have one. So he just let me use his while I was in his band. And then he just said, like, I could just, whenever I buy my own bass, I could just give that back to him, or whenever I'm done with it. But I can't. I've tried to get a hold of him to give him his stuff back, but he doesn't return my calls. He's busy doing stuff, and I know he doesn't want his bass back because he would say something. However, I know he's going through a lot. His mom died a couple of years ago, and then he cut off contact with everybody except for his sisters and his dad. So I do talk to his sister and stuff, and I'm like, "Hey, how's John? Is he still okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's all right." But he doesn't want to talk to anybody. Miss Daisy May said, "Oh, thanks, spaghetti." You're welcome. Okay, turn around now, Beefy Dog. Okay, good dog, Beefy Dog. Actually, the guy I was just talking about, John, who I said I played bass in his band, he also was in that band from 2006 to 2008 that I was just talking about. My ska band. John was in that band, and he played trumpet. We were all very young. We were all very young during that time period. But yeah, I was in a couple bands with John. I told you my little bro has been hanging on to the guitar, the bass guitar, I mean, for the last a long while. Probably over 10 years, actually. Because the last time we played, we did like a reunion show in 2015. 2013, I mean. 2014. Anyway, it had been a long time since we were together. We hadn't been a band for like 6 years. And then we played a reunion show. And then the bass player just left his bass here. He didn't bring it back to Boston where he lives. He's living in Boston now. He has been. But yeah, we asked him if he wanted his bass back, and he said nah. So it's mine now. I got it yesterday. I'm pretty excited about it. It sounds good. We played with it. We had band practice yesterday with me and my two brothers, and it was really awesome. But they're like my musical soulmates. They're the first people I played music with ever. I used to force my brother when he was first learning guitar and I was first learning drums. I would force him to learn certain songs just so I would have somebody to play with. And we'd play songs together. And then I'd be like, "You got to learn this one," and then he would learn it like within a day or two. He was really good at that. Sometimes he would just learn it right then and there. He's like, "Okay, he'd look up the chords on the internet, learn how to play the song, and then just do it." He was really good. And yeah, the youngest one also, same thing. We would at that point it was like me and the older brother. We would force the younger one to learn songs. That's how that went. Like, you gotta, because my guitar playing brother, he switched to bass after a couple of years, and then the youngest one started playing guitar. That's really what happened. My little brother switched. We used to play guitar and drums together, but then he switched to bass, and then the youngest brother started playing guitar, and then three of us. It was like our first band, really. And we got to jam yesterday, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Emma Rema said, "So I think I figured out how to show you the pups we saved, the two from the plastic bag." Yeah, if you've been subscribed now for more than 24 hours, so you can just post it on my community page, Emma. You know how sometimes if you don't catch the tick right away, first of all, it fills up with blood. Second of all, it like if you don't catch it on the first day, it'll like fill up with blood usually on that first, like overnight. And then Beef Dog, come on with me. Here. Good girl. Whoa, Emma said, "Anyway, I hope it worked. Have a great day." It's 1:15 a.m. here. I'm off to bed. Good night. Good night, Emma. Are you snuggling with those puppies? I want some puppies. I'm jealous. All right, Beefy Dog. No. You can't go near that boat. Beefy Dog, no. That's dangerous. Get away from there. Get away from that. Hey, come here. Beef Dog, stay with me. That's a good girl. Come on. Where are you going now? What, you think you're going for a car ride? Is that what you think? You think you're going for a car ride? No, not you. Not today. Not today, young lady. Not you. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, Beefy Dog. Stay with me. Lay down in the dirt. So, what's everybody got going on? How are we doing? Thanks for the 2 thumbs up. Thank you very much, guys. We got 2 thumbs up now. Yeah, if this dog had thumbs, she would give you a thumb. Why don't you give her a thumb? Come on, guys. Just give her a nice little thumb right there. So double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Give my dog a thumb. Isn't she cute? Look at this dog. This is usually where we wrap it up. Let me just check something. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're live. Nice. Hey, everyone. We're still here. It's okay. I think we just lost a bunch of viewers, but that's okay. We don't need them. I'm getting along just fine without them. Right? Are we? I don't think we are. Actually, now that I think about it too much, I don't think we are fine. We miss you every single day. I miss you so much every day. And I think about you all day. And the more I think about it, the more that I hate myself. And I can't think about anything else. I just hate myself more and more every day. And I want to die every day. I think we're on lap 6 now. Come on, Beefy Dog, come with me. Come here with me. Please. I love you, Beefy Dog. I love you so much. Please come with me, Beefy Dog. Beefy Dog, come with me. Come with me, here. Good girl, good girl. Come on. Come on here with me. Beefy Dog! Come here. Good girl, good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. I missed you so much. I don't know what to do without you. Everything is so hard, Beefy Dog. Okay, now turn around. Good dog, Beefy Dog. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Come on, Beefy Dog. Come on, Beefy Dog. Here. Here. Here I am. Yeah, good girl. No, I'm over here. Here I am. Here. Here I am. Thank you, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I missed you so much, Beefy Dog. Stay with me, Beefy Dog. Beefy Dog. Beefy Dog, I miss you so much, Beefy Dog. Seven. Lap 7, Beefy Dog. Here, do you want some water, Beefy Dog? Are you thirsty now? Where's that dog go? Here's that dog. Hi, Beefy Dog. Are you thirsty? You want some water? Here you go, Beefy Dog. Here's some water. Here's some water. Are you thirsty? You thirsty? I knew it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. You thirsty? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You get that water bottle. Beefy Dog. You gotta stay with me, Beefy Dog. Walk with me. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. I miss you so much, Beefy Dog. Whoa, my chat room was frozen. G. Willikers said, oh, it's this guy again? Gosh. Indian Brat said, hello. I'm watching from India. Very cool. OG Willikers says, this man wears out a shoe tread in miles. Emmanuel said, hello with the hand wavy. OG Willikers said, if you hate yourself, what choices can you make that would change to proud? No, Beefy Dog, come with me. Here, yeah, walk with me. Good girl, good girl. Walk with me, Beefy Dog. You gotta stay with me. Emmanuel said, nice dog. Thank you. Guys, my chat room was frozen. I didn't see any of your chats. I had to get out and back in. Thank you for coming. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. We got 4 thumbs up now. This is my dog. This is my dog. I'm stabworthy. And her name is Beefy Dog. Come with me, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Okay, Beefy Dog, turn around. Turn around. Come with me. Good girl. Good girl. I miss you so much, Beefy Dog. I miss you so much every day. I don't want to live without you. OG Wilker said this man wears out a shoe tread in miles. What does that mean? Is that good? Does that just mean that I walk a lot? Is that what you're saying? Or that I drag my feet? Good Beefy Dog. Good Beefy Dog. Eight. We're on lap 8 now, Beefy Dog. We're on lap 8. Are you thirsty again? You want some more water? Yeah, come with me. I'll get you some more water. Come on. Here you go, Beefy Dog. Here's some water. Here it is. Over here. It's water, Beefy Dog. You want some? You thirsty? You seemed like you were thirsty. Now you don't want any? Now you don't want any water, Beefy Dog? Come on. Come on, Beefy Dog. Now are you thirsty? Still no. Okay. Okay, come on, Beefy Dog. Come on, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. I love you so much, Beefy Doggy. Please stay with me, Beefy Dog. I don't want to miss you too, Beefy Dog. I miss all my friends. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl. This is where we turn around. Good dog. Good girl. Good girl. We got 5 thumbs up now. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the 5 thumbs up. Beefy Dog. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Now stay with me. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. I missed you so much. Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you for coming. You're supposed to stay with me. You're supposed to stay with me the whole time. You guys, yesterday I had felt like there was a rock stuck in my shoe, and it was getting me like towards the front of my shoe, like kind of under my toes. I thought I couldn't like shake it out or whatever, and I took my shoe off, and then I turned it upside down to let the pebble fall out, but it didn't. Nothing came out. Then I put my shoe back on, and it still hurt like a lot. And then I took my shoe off, and then I put it upside down again, and nothing came out. And then I was like, I felt like I started to grope my toes, like where I was getting pinched, and I was like, I'm just getting pinched. It must be inside my sock, so fucking somehow, right? And I took my sock off. By the way, I was at a bar. I was at a goddamn bar. I was outside, by the parking lot. We were all hanging out in the outside, like underneath the tent with the picnic tables. And so when I took my sock off, I turned it fully inside out to let whatever was in there come out. I didn't see anything come out, but I did see in between my toes, it was a tick. I had a tick in between my damn toes, you guys. And I pulled it off with my bare hands. I just dug in there in between my pinky toe and the toe next to it. And I ripped the tick out. But there were still pieces of him in between my toes. Like, I ripped out the tick and tossed it as far away from me as I could. I just threw it, and there were still pieces of it on my toe. And then I had to like swipe out the pieces too, the pieces that were left over of the goddamn bug that clearly bit me, because I had was having pain in between, like on the bottom of my foot in between my toes. Sparkle said, ew, I came in at the worst time. Hey, feel free to leave and then come back in if you want. But, thanks for being here. Also, check yourself if you're outside. Check yourself for ticks. I found a couple of really, really, really tiny ones on her yesterday and the day before. There are 3, really tiny ones. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Walk with me now. Thank you. Sparkle, did you leave and come back? Oh, you're here now? Okay. What that when you were watching Miss Daisy May and she was talking about me behind my back, what was that? The Lego? Was she building Legos? Because I went to her channel and there was a Lego live stream that I missed. I was like, how did I miss that? I've been super busy. My best friend / little brother flew in from California with his spouse, and Friday night we were hanging out, and then yesterday I was hanging out with him, and my brother that's 11 months younger than me also. The 3 of us jammed out in the garage yesterday. It's pretty good. And then after that, we went to a party for his dad's 70th birthday. Beefy Dog! What are you doing, Beefy Dog? Come here. Come here. Walk with me, Beefy Dog. Sparkle said yes. She made roses. Opal Rose said hi with a hand wave. Hi. Alright, I'm gonna go watch that Lego stream and see what happens. Yeah, yesterday I got home around 7, and I kind of just laid in bed. I didn't want to do anything. I just had to lay down. Plus, I had left my dog for like 4 hours. Actually, I came back about halfway through it. I came back to the house because the bar is only like 2 miles away. It's literally on my street, but just up further. So I came home and let the dog go outside because she wasn't doing a pee. But before I left the house, I tried to get her to do one, and she didn't. And then I was like worried that she was gonna have her anxiety and start like ripping stuff up in my bedroom. That's what she does if I leave her in there. Not anymore, but she's gotten a lot better. But yeah. Okay. This is lap 9, you guys. It's been such a weird weekend. Actually, I didn't watch Men in Black last night. I watched Finding Nemo like 3 times. I laid in bed and I couldn't fall asleep. I laid in bed so long, I watched it like 3 times. And then I passed out like towards the beginning of the 3rd time, actually. I tried to watch Superman, but my PlayStation 2 wouldn't recognize the Superman Returns disc for some reason. Hi, Beefy Dog. Are you thirsty? Do you want some water? Oh, you turned away. Okay. No, Beefy Dog, no, you're going the wrong way. Come with me. Come with me here. Thank you. Good girl. Guess what? Finding Nemo is still amazing. That might be a perfect movie. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Like, what is a perfect movie? Like, no flaws. Like, everything about it is great. Everything. Every scene. Every word of dialogue. And it might be Finding Nemo. Sparkle said, I love Finding Nemo. I watched my niece do the Finding Nemo play, her school play earlier this year. And she played the turtle. And she had a duet with the baby turtle also. Because Finding Nemo, the kids version, is a musical. So she sang a song with the baby turtle. You probably shocked your system switching so suddenly from Men in Black. Well, both of my Men in Black discs they're starting to get fucked up. They don't work anymore. Once I get to like about an hour into the movie, it just stops and restarts from the beginning. Either that or I have to like go to the chapters and like skip past that part, go to like an hour and 10 minutes into it, and then it'll play from there. And that's both the discs. Pretty much the same thing happened to both of them. My little nephew, the baby, I saw him yesterday because, like I said, my brother was here playing music. So I got to hang out with the baby. But anyway, his favorite movie has always been Finding Nemo. And his mom, my sister-in-law, she said that's the only movie that he like really enjoys. That's his favorite. That's the one he has fun the whole time it's on. And like since he was a little baby, that's what she said. And like I get it. It's really colorful. Like and like funny and scary and emotional, and the music is great, and there's like birds flapping about. It's not all fishies all the time. There's the people, there's like a dentist office and stuff. The baby, wait, doesn't your brother with the baby live here? They live here in the United States, yeah. um I love how those movies still resonate with the kids. Well, yeah, that whole movie is about like kid power. Well, there's also like a B plot for the parents. There's like a secondary message for the parents, but the main message is yeah, it's for the kids. Also, the mom dies in the first scene, and you gotta love that. That's like every great movie. The parent, one or both of the parents, just dies off right away. Sparkle said, yeah, all those jokes that go over the kids' heads. Yeah, that's true. There's like they have adult jokes right alongside the kid jokes. So like at any one given time, somebody's having fun watching that movie. It's kind of back and forth even, but I still would say that it's mostly, you know, a kid movie. It's a kid movie. It's about kid power and Nemo being on an adventure and living through it. And he gets out of a sticky situation. Even though his dad is trying to help him the whole time, his dad fails. It's really the kid does his own thing, and then in the end, he also saves everybody. The kid does. So it's like 60-40. Every freaking Disney movie. I darkly made that joke when my mom passed away. I was like, well, I guess I'm a Disney princess now, and my movie is starting. Yeah, that's when the movie starts. I I think you have to be a kid, like a little kid, when your parents die for that to work. Um, it's like being an orphan. Like if somebody's 50 and their parents are both dead, it's like, is that person an orphan? It's like, no, time took its toll. You have to be a kid with no parents to be an orphan. Tommy Brick said, hi, Beefy Dog. Hi. And Sparkle said, no, I earned it. I'm an effing princess. LOL. You're a queen now. You're not a princess. You're a queen. You're an adult. And you've inherited the kingdom or whatever. Or whatever. Hold up. You don't. Are your grandparents all passed away too? They are, right? Um, Sparkle said, that's a good way to look at it too. I'll take it. And then she said, yeah, I just have my fake grandparents. LOL. Yo, put that on a t-shirt. Um, okay, do you have any aunts and uncles that were around? I feel like all these every time I tell you to put that on a t-shirt, it goes on the front and then the back just says LOL. But yeah, it's the message on the front like like I just have my fake grandparents on a black shirt or whatever color the t-shirt is. It just says I just have my fake grandparents and and on the back in big letters it says LOL. I feel like it should be a speech bubble too, not just the letters on the t-shirt, but it should look like a text message. Like it should have the little square, like green square around it. Sparkle is laughing at me. She said no, no aunts and uncles on my mom's side. They all passed away. I have an aunt and uncle, two cousins, and four second cousins on my dad's side, but I haven't talked to them since he died. Aw, maybe maybe you should. I don't know. I don't know what happened between you and your cousins and your aunts and uncle. Um, what was I was gonna say something else though. Okay, so your mom was the only child, no aunts and uncles, and then you said your dad immigrated here from Europe. So his brother or sister, did they also immigrate here, or were they born here? And are they younger or older? I don't know why. I don't know why I want to know. Mom had a sister and a brother, and they both passed. They never had kids, or a husband and wife. That's really sad. I have a pretty small family too. Like two cousins on my mom's side and two cousins on my dad's side. Uh, my dad has my dad had one sister. She just passed away a couple years ago, and yeah, she had two kids, a boy and a girl. And then on my mom's side, she had a older brother, and he had two kids that they were both girls. And then my mom also had a sister, and she's married but no kids. Grandparents brought my dad and his sister here from Germany. Cool, that's so cool. Sparkle said, "You have a huge family." I have one aunt, and she's married but no kids, and I have one uncle, and he's married with two kids. They're both a couple years older than me. And my uncle, I mean, he's not related to me by blood, but he's always been my uncle. He's always been my uncle. He's still alive up there, living in the house that he lived with my aunt. Still got that big house in northern Jersey. Uh, Sparkle. It's a mess. I would not say that I have good relationships with either of my siblings, really. There we s- I'm we're not estranged, like we're still a family, the three of us, but like I feel like I don't know. My mom calls her sister like every single day, pretty much, or vice versa. She'll call my mom, and like meanwhile, my sister probably hasn't called me just to like talk. Like that's what they do. They call each other just to talk about their day or whatever the fuck. And my sister has like almost never called me to do that. I don't think. And you know, you're always going to the kids events and stuff. Yeah, to see the kids. That's why I go, to support them because their parents are. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Actually, that's why you think I have good relationships and a good family. I just don't like talking about it on the internet. um, are you talkative on the phone? You used to be. I remember. LOL. Put that on a t-shirt. Yeah, I watched Finding Nemo last night, and it's my baby nephew. He's a year old. It's his favorite movie. We could talk about him some more. He never did me dirty. I think we might be done. Beefy Dog taking a nap. She fucking fell asleep back here. What the fuck? Okay, she's still breathing. Am I talkative on the phone? It really depends on who's on the other end. I would say like lately, it doesn't matter. I don't want to talk on the phone to anybody really. Um, and then my little brother, my bro, my best friend he's in town from California, and he'll call me like every other week while he's commuting to work or from work. He'll call me every once in a while, like maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. And I talk to him about stuff because I know he can keep a goddamn secret. He is not a blabbermouth. He's not gonna go telling all my business to everybody else. I know that. Sparkle said, I watch it ring, wait for 10 minutes, and then text them. And then she said, "Oh, whoa, gotcha, Beefy Dog, gotcha." Is there more to it? Yeah, if I like the person, I'll fucking talk to them. But in general, no, I don't want to be hanging out on the fucking cell phone. Is that not normal? Is that pretty regular? Like no, I'm not just gonna sit there and have a convo for an hour with any old person. No, it has to be somebody I like. Whoa, I got 9 thumbs up. Last time I checked, I only had 5. Hey, thanks everybody. Sparkle said, I hate talking on the phone. I don't care who it is. Damn, don't even care who it is on the other end. I do. I do care who is on the other end. um, Sparkle, I do that sometimes. I wait and then I text the person back. I don't answer the call. I just wait and then text them back. But yeah, that's what I was saying lately. I do not want to talk to anybody. Um, this is kind of different because it's mostly strangers on here, and also it's there's nobody talking back. Like there's text down there, but I could ignore it. This is different than talking on the phone. It's me talking to it my phone. Sparkle said I'd rather them text me or we just go get coffee or something. Um, well, yeah, I would also much rather talk to them in person than on the phone. But that's what the phone is for. It's for when you can't do that. Right? This feels like texting and voice messaging. Well, from this end, From this end, it feels like a kind of like a Reddit AMA, and you got me on the Zoom call, but I'm just reading. I'm reading a bunch of messages. That's sort of what it feels like to me. I'm reading a bunch of text. But when I'm on the other end, when I'm watching YouTube and live streaming, that just makes me feel like I'm watching TV. And then because a lot of times the people don't care about the chat room, so that means that feels like an AOL chat room where we're just talking to strangers. Voice message the hell out of some people. LMAO. I've never done a voice message like on purpose. Um, but this is like TikTok, right? And Twitch streaming. Like people have been doing this for a long ass time, like live streaming videos, and YouTube just to be all about just like uploading shit. And now they're getting into the lives and also the short videos like TikTok as well. Sparkle said, "OMG, I love voice messages. They are so much better." I don't like receiving a voice message at all. And 9 times out of 10, if somebody leaves me a voicemail, I'm not going to hear it for like at least a week. At least. It's like sending me an email. Like I don't check my email. I'm not gonna see that. Sparkle said, I didn't even know YouTube did this until you told me. And also why? Well, that's good to know. LOL. I don't even remember what I said. Oh, that if you leave me a voicemail, I won't hear it. Yeah, I guess that's good to know. Don't leave me a voicemail or an email. I like text messages. Like you know the person's gonna see it. You fucking know that person is gonna see it, even if they don't respond or whatever. Even if they don't read the whole thing, they're still gonna see the first like sentence and a half. Why do you hate getting voice messages? Laughing face, laughing face. Wait, what do you mean voice message or voicemail? Yeah, both. And then it says, because I hate voicemails, LMAO, but voice messages I love. Yeah, both. Either. I feel the same about both. And email. I love them all three of those. Love them all in together. Um, if you leave me a voice message and like in a text, that's what that means. It's like a voice. It's like a text, and it shows up in your text, but it's a audio. That's what I'm talking about as a voice message. Voicemail is totally different. Yeah, that's like leaving a voicemail is like leaving an answer on somebody's like answering machine, like from the 90s, the answering machine. That's a voicemail. Sparkle said, I hate voicemails, LMAO, but voice messages I love. And I think you hate communication, LMAO. No, yeah, you leave voice messages in Facebook Messenger or text. Yeah, yeah, we got it. We got it. We're on the same page. Um, One thing that I hate about communication is the way that people like expect me to just read between the lines, and they ex- they say like, "Oh, come on, you know what I meant," and I'm like, "No, I didn't. I actually believed what you said. If you wanted me to do something else, why didn't you say that? Or if you said, if you think you saw something, then say it like that. But if you definitely saw me drop something, don't be like, oh, I think you dropped that. Like, fuck off." Sparkle said, okay, I was making sure we were talking about the same thing, lol. And then that's totally me, and I'm sorry. But I also have the same problem. I'm really not good with words. And every single thing that I've ever said, right afterwards, I'm like, oh, I wish I had said that like more eloquently and like so it made more sense. Like I feel like I'm not getting my point across the way that I really want it to ever. And it's not that I like don't know big words or anything like that. It's just like my from my thoughts to my mouth. It's that's where the problem is. After I think about it, then what comes out of my mouth is never exactly what I was like thinking in my head. Sparkle said you can be pretty direct sometimes though. Well, I try really hard. I try really hard to like mean exactly what I'm saying. And I don't want to confuse people. I like I'll tell a joke or whatever, that's different. Sometimes I do want to confuse people. Like that's different though. So- Sometimes I just think I'm being funny. But also I do I try to be direct. I wish everybody would try to be direct and not like make me read between the fucking lines. Like stop dropping hints. Like just speak up like an adult. And also like hiding things from me or sugarcoating things. I hate that too. Just tell me the brutally honest truth about what happened. Not you. I'm not talking about you, Sparkle. She said that's really hard to do though. Um, I just mean everybody. And that's probably my New Jersey autism. Maybe. I feel like around most people in New Jersey are direct like that. OMG, no, LOL, stop calling it the Jersey autism. I don't think I can. Because there's also like the Jersey sarcasm, which is rampant. And sarcasm is just like basically just um like ironically saying the exact opposite of what is meant to be said. You know, you know. Ratch and I are sugarcoaters, lol. But our friend Amy is brutally honest, which I like because I don't have to wonder what she means. But I can't do that for some reason. Oh, God. It says, are you muted? Am I muted? Can you hear this? Hey, chat room. We got 10 thumbs up now. That's pretty good. That's more than we had last time I checked. If you guys can hear me, put some blue emojis down in the chat. Don't do the water squirting, the 3 fucking squirt drops. Don't do that. It's a cliche. Vicky Durham said, hi, Stabworthy and beautiful Beefy Dog. Hello, Vicky Durham. If you can hear me, put some blue emoji down there in the chat room. Sparkle said, hi, Vicky. Vicky typed in some hearts down there. Thank you. Beefy Dog, are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake now? You do a little stretch? Whoa, there's a whole bunch of blue emojis. The bathroom door, a sweaty guy, a nervous sweaty guy, some blue diamonds. There's I think that's a book, a blue heart, a blue whale, a blue bird, a blue circle, an ice cold guy, a shooting star against a starry night backdrop. There's a blue fish. There's a blue flower, a blue and yellow fish. There's a blue letter M. Okay. And I think that it looks like a little emoji of a guy shooting a pew pew. A little gangster shooting off a pew pew. What is that? There's a little blue monster. There's also a scared guy. There's a blue tank top. There's a blue pair of pants. Another blue whale that's not shooting water out of its top. A blue, looks like some blue milk, a blue spiral. Opal put some kitties in cardboard boxes and then said, LOL, she's not happy. She moved into the sunspot. She's in that ready position, though. Both legs facing forward and her body's facing like in a straight line pretty much. And her nose is facing forward too. That's the ready position. That's the ready to get up and go position. You know that? Did you know that, guys? Sparkle said, welcome back, Opal, LOL. And then what, LMAO? And then Opal Rose put in some emojis. There's a screaming guy or a happy shouting guy. I don't know what's going on there. Is he laughing? I used to think that was like a fish, and he had like his little fin on the side, but it's a blue guy with a blue ear. That's his ear. Okay. There's also looks like a blue scared guy. There's a blue loudspeaker, a blue kitty with a cup of coffee, a blue penguin, a blue clock, a blue guy telling. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a guy with a blue face, and he's telling me to shush. I'm pretty sure. And there's a blue owl that's singing a tune. There's a blue light bulb. There's some blue hand sandy. And at the end, wow, another glass of blue milk. There we go. Vicky says, I really liked y'all's last music video. Worthy. Awesome. Which one? Which one, Vicky? Which one is the last one? What's it called? Sparkle said, I have no idea. I just searched for blue emojis. LMAO. And Sparkle said, right, Vicky, there was some cool ones. Opal Rose said, and back to the nap. Yeah, we walked a mile, pretty much. I think we walked a mile. Um, um, the blue loudspeaker looks sad. I think it looks very 90s. Vicky said all of them. No, tell me which one was. You said the last one. Because I added some music. I added some new music today, right before my live stream, actually. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Because was it the brand new one that I just uploaded like an hour and a half ago? Don't tell me all of them. Don't tell me that. That sounds fake. That sounds fake. Don't tell me you like all of them. My buddy, man, his name's Manifestival, and some of the he's in the Lofties, some of the videos, and he used to invite me over, and he would show me like his music that he wrote, and he's phenomenal. He never formally trained, I don't think. He just like has a really good ear for music, and he plays like piano, like a little bit of piano, but mostly guitar. And he can play a bass too. He can play a drum set, but like guitar really is his one. Vicky said the one today. Don't tell me that. There's more than one today. Go t- go find out. Go find out, Vicky. What was it called? Go find out. Because Sparkle did that to me once. She's like, "Oh, I think it was called this," and I was like, and then I was like, "Oh, are you sure?" And then she was like, "No, actually, I meant a different one." Vicky, I uploaded like 3 or 4 videos or today, or probably more than that. So which one? Go watch it again. Go give me another view. Hey, I got to 12 thumbs up. Beefy Dog, you got 12 thumbs up. Whoa, there's kind of a dark cloud coming in right now. It's not very big, but okay. Sparkle said I started commenting on him so I wouldn't forget. Hey, that's a good strategy. Everybody in the chat room, you hear that? Nah, Vicky leaves comments too sometimes. Oh yeah, anyway, my buddy, Manifestival, I would go to his house and he would show me his music. And then I would tell him the truth. I would say like, "Yo, this song would be better if you just like maybe slowed it down a little bit or maybe speed it up or whatever." Or I would say like, "This song might be better if you like if you don't double up on the chorus and then put the guitar solo there and then another chorus, do that instead." Like I would tell him if I didn't like something when he was like working on a new song, and then inevitably he would say, "Oh, like, oh my gosh, you're right. This is so much better now." After we like quote unquote fixed the song. And then also he would show me his old recordings, and then if I didn't like something, I'd be like, "Yo, this is just like really not my style. I'm not into this one." And then he told me one time that I'm like the only person he trusts because sometimes I'll tell him if I don't like a song, or I'll tell him like what could be fixed to work better or whatever. Like I don't just say everything is great like everybody else says. "Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Good job, dude." Sometimes it's just like that one wasn't great. And then like, but a lot of times I'd be like, "Hell yeah, dude, this song rocks." Like, where you been hiding this one? Like, he has so much good music. And he used to say like, "Well, when you make like when you have like hundreds of songs, like there's bound to be some that are good." And I feel like it's the opposite. It's like there's bound to be some that aren't good, but like most of his are great. And like, yeah, they're not all going to be great, but like, yeah, most of his stuff is amazing. But he's like, he feels the opposite. He's like, well, they're not all going to be bad. Sparkle said, "Oh yeah, I can see that with you." LOL. Ha. I would be a good producer, just like I would do that in my bands a lot because the guitar player would come in with some song and I'd be like, "Yo, slow down this part, fix this part, put this part over here." This part you're playing the wrong chord. Like do this note instead. But I'm not good at like coming up with a whole song, especially lyrics. That's my weakest thing. I can do melodies and stuff, but I'm not really good at writing words because I'm not good with words. This is all interconnected here, Sparkle. About my brutal honesty, especially when it comes to music and trying to create music and put out music that's good. And then sometimes I'll go back on my own channel and watch some shit, and I'm like, wow, that was not good. And I'll get rid of it. Or maybe sometimes I'll chop it up and kind of fix the song and re-upload it. I do that sometimes, but yeah, sometimes I just like, this song is not savable. This was not good. Opal Rose is still here. She said she was going somewhere, right? Oh, well, there's kitties in a cardboard box. Sparkle said, I'm seeing that. Yeah, the old videos. And then, yeah, some of the old videos just disappear into the night. More boxed kittens. Beefy Dog, no. This is not a sit down. Come on. Yimmy said, how's everyone? I feel like shit, dude. Guys, I had a beer yesterday. I had one beer yesterday. I think it was a mistake. I think it was a mistake. I woke up at like 4 in the morning. I woke up at 4 in the morning and went to the bathroom. But for real, I can't even remember the last time I drank a beer. It was probably before my car accident, like 3 years. Because I've been on drugs. Like, I've been taking meds, like painkillers and shit, since the car accident. And I smoke a lot of weed anyway, so I don't really need to get drunk. My best friends in the whole world, I call them my brothers. I grew up with them. The older one, he was like 2 when I met him. I was 3. He was 2, and then also mom was pregnant with the younger one. He wasn't even born yet, so I'd known him literally his whole life, even before he was born. They're like my bros. I love them so much. And yeah, they grew up across the street. It was their dad's birthday. There was a big party. He turned 70 this weekend. And so I got to see the fam, but also the extended fam. The little brother, he came in from California with his wife. And then the older one, he came down. His girlfriend didn't show up. She's ill. She has a disease. And she was not feeling good. Yimmy said, Stabworthy, when do you have to be moved out completely? Like a couple weeks. Maybe 1.5 weeks. Sparkle said you drank. OMG, do you have a hangover? No, I don't have a hangover. I drank one beer. It was like a tall boy can. They poured it into a glass for me, which I did not ask them to do. In fact, when I ordered it, I was like, hey, I want to order this drink that this other person had, and she said that you served her, and it's like super sour, and it comes in a can. I literally said that, and then yeah, the can was like open and emptied out into the cup, pissing me off. Sparkle said, drinking gives me a headache. Yeah, I only had one though, so it's all right. If I had 2, I would probably regret it a lot more. And obviously, if I had like more than that within a short amount of time, I would be drunk. And I'm on medication. That's no good. It's too much fun. That's why I'm not allowed to do it. It's just too much fun to drink alcohol with the pills that I take. Sparkle said, you don't like that? You don't like having too much fun? Yimmy said, I didn't know you were in a car wreck. It must have been more than a fender bender. The last time I drank was at a baby shower. I had one damn Dos Equis, and I nursed that one beer for almost 2 hours, and it gave me a migraine. Oh yeah, I remember the last time I had a beer now, because that just reminded me. It was the baby shower for my nephew, like a year and a half ago, and so while the baby shower was happening, my brother invited he invited me and my dad and shit, but like he invited also all the boys, like all the husbands, all the husbands that didn't have anything to do that day because their wives were at the baby shower. He invited everybody to his house. Also, his bandmates came, which was pretty cute. One of his bandmates came. Um, um, that was the last time I drank, and I had one beer, and we played beer pong. Well, maybe I had two. I think there was bottles. Like yesterday, I had like a tall can, which is more than a regular 8-ounce beer. Opal Rose said, I don't get hangovers. Yemi said, I've never been a drinker. I've been drunk about a dozen times in my whole life. Sparkle said, OMG, that's cute. LOL, like a man shower. LMAO. Yeah, it was like a man shower. Yeah, I think I had just a couple beers. And my dad actually drove. It was my dad and his wife was in the front seat, and my two little nieces were in the back seat with me. Because my sister was sick, so my dad just like gave everybody a ride up together. Sparkle said, I got pretty drunk at a wedding almost 2 years ago, but that was fun. LOL. And the next day was not fun. LOL. The last time I drank too much was at Grandpa's funeral, like 3 years or so years ago. And I was trying not to, but like people kept buying me drinks. And I was trying not to get drunk. I was really trying, but then people kept buying me drinks. Yemi said, I've been drunk enough a few times in my life to know I could have never make it a habit. Yeah, once I was like out of my teens, I started, and like my early 20s, I guess, I started getting hangovers. Like not super bad hangovers, but just a regular hangover, and which I was like, wow, I used to get drunk in my teens and just wake up and be great the next day. I used to feel amazing the next day, like better than the day before. And then yeah, in my 20s, I was just like, oh, I feel like shit now. Why? I drank last night. Is that why? And then I did a couple more times and like, oh, I feel like shit because I drank last night. Is that why? And then yeah, that was why. From then on, every time I got drunk, I was like, oh no, I feel like shit. I can't do anything the next day. I can't do anything. I just want to lay in bed and watch TV, watch movies, and hug my dog. Opal said, I'm going back to bed. Sparkle said, LOL, they thought they were helping. Yimi said, I found out by accident that I have an incredibly high tolerance for alcohol. That's cool. Sparkle said, OMG, right, Yimi? I'm so grateful. I don't crave drinking. LOL. Put that on a shirt. I don't crave drinking. LOL. I don't know how people do it regularly. It's because they keep drinking. They don't get hungover because they just keep drinking. That's how they do it. And then they become like a functioning alcoholic where there's always alcohol in their blood, like all the time because they drink every single day. And when they don't drink, they get the shakes. And then they're like, oh, I'm actually a better driver if I've had a beer. Like, yeah, that's because you have the shakes. You fucking alcoholic. Of course you can't drive good when you got the fucking shakes. You can't hang onto the wheel. Sparkle said, OMG, exactly. Sparkle said, drinking's just not my thing. Karen's back. Karen said, good Sunday afternoon. I'm back. How are you? Have a fantastic Sunday afternoon. Any plans for today on this Sunday afternoon? After you're walking your dog, yes or no? How's the weather forecast there? Um, the weather forecast is mostly sunny, but a little bit cloudy. And I don't really have plans for what I'm going to do today. I might visit with my best friend who's in from out of town. I'm not sure if he's gonna go out and do stuff with his folks or if he's gonna be home. I don't know where he's at right now, actually. Besides that, I'm just gonna stay home. If I hear from him, and if he's not like busy doing family stuff, because like I know I'm second place. Like he has a real family that lives in South Jersey that he never gets to see because he lives in California. Um, so yeah, I know he's gonna spend his time with them, and then if he has like a little bit of free time or if it's something that I can join in, then he'll let me know. But yeah, yesterday we all did a thing at the bar for his dad's 70th birthday. I was hanging out with him and his whole family, his extended family. All of our little friends and family were there. Man, this man that I'm talking about, I mean, his kids grew up across the street from me when I was growing up, and they were my best friends. They're my best buddies, and he's known me since I was like 3 years old. It's a really long time. And he had a big birthday party yesterday with all of his old co-workers, and all his family came in from out of state. I saw some of the cousins and the aunts and uncles and everybody. Um, Last year, just about a year ago, actually, there was a big wedding. His youngest son got married in Philly, and everybody came in from out of town. I saw that was the last time I saw all of the little friends and family. Let me get back to this message, Karen. Any plans for today? I just told you. How? Yes or no? um, Also, you asked me how I'm doing. I'm not great. I'm still kicking though. I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll like clean up some shit. I gotta pack up my whole life. We're moving to a different house. Sparkle said, "Hang on, BRB." Karen, by the way, we're finished. We walked a whole mile. We're just doing the Q&A section of the live stream. Yo, 15 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Yemi said, "Is Beefy Dog tired from her walk?" Yeah. Also, it's getting a little hotter outside. Temperature's going up. We've been out here for 3 hours. Wow. That'll do it. I have been giving her water. But you know, she likes it inside where the air conditioning is and the soft comfort of the bed. um, we came out here, we hung out in the garage for like an hour, and then we started walking about 2 hours ago. I started live streaming. And we've been just sitting here for like 35 minutes probably. We did a whole mile kind of slowly. She likes to stop and sniff everything. Depending on if Beefy Dog wants to cooperate and actually do the walk versus just like stop and smell everything, and that will decide how long this walk takes. And like it's like the longer we're out here, it's kind of her fault. If she wants to stop and sniff everything, that's going to make her walk really long. That's going to make her more tired. Karen said, Emily, my Chihuahua dog, and I just got home from taking 4 walks around our block in the neighborhood. Also, we're staying in today on this Sunday afternoon. It's very yucky hot weather. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing, she says. Yemi said, it's 72 in upstate New York today. I'm going to go lie out for a bit. It's 88 in Texas where I used to live. I wish every day that I was still living there. I hope I can figure out a way to go back. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Yimmy, I was thinking about going to upstate New York. Did you know that? Me and my one moderator, Sparkle. She said she wanted to go. Yimmy said, I remember you mentioning that, Stabworthy. Oh, you do? You remember that? Remember me mentioning that? You do? Hi, Beefy Dog. Look at this like bandana that she got. It doesn't go all the way around. It's technically not a bandana. It's hooked to her collar, but it's all Seinfeld stuff. It's Elaine. It's Elaine from Seinfeld. There's muffins. There's a big salad. There's an armoire, and there's a urban sombrero. Yimmy said yes on the last live stream that I was in. Well, if you wanted to, if you want to give Beefy Dog a pet, if you want to pet that dog, I think that would be your chance. If you're in upstate New York and we go there, we're not going for a car ride. I'm just going to put the windows up. So I forgot to put the windows up. Okay, Beefy Dog. All right, everybody, we're going to go inside now. We're going to enjoy the air conditioning. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to get something to drink. I'm thirsty. Beefy Dog. Beefy Dog, say goodbye.